Hello my dear students, in the previous video we have studied about the types of sets and today we will study about the subset. So according to the definition, if all the elements of A are present in the set B, then the set A is called the subset of B. So first we have to know about what is the subset. Okay. The word subset itself contains sub and set. So the meaning of the sub is the part. The meaning of the sub is the part. So let us consider the set B. If we will consider the set B which contains the elements 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So we have to take some part. Let us consider we will take these parts, these three parts. So 2, 3, 4 is the some part of the B. So we have taken the set A is the some part of the set B, that is 2, 3 and 4. So obviously the elements in the set A, that is 2, 3, 4, which are present in the set B 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 2, 3, 4, these elements are the part of the set B. So here we can say that the set A is the subset of the set B, obviously, or we can say that A is the part of the set B. So A is the part of set B, that is why A is the subset of the set B. Or we can write that set B is the superset of the set A. So for this statement that A subset B, we can represent it in symbolically A is the subset of B, or we can also write this, that is the B is the superset of B, that means B superset of the set A. So A subset of B and here is the B subset of the set A. The definition of the subset, symbolically we can write that A subset of B double implies, that is the X belongs to A implies X belongs to B. That means if the subset A is the subset of B, it is only possible when X belongs to A and that implies X belongs to B. That means the element X which is present in the set A must be present in the set B. That means if the X which is an element of the set A present in the set A implies X belongs to B, then obviously A will be the subset of B. Okay. For more clarification, we can take another example. Let us consider the set D which contains 1, 3, 5, 7 and 2, and consider the set C which contains the element 1, 2 and 3. So in the set C the elements are 1, 2, 3 which are present in the set D, that is element 1, element 2 and element 3. So the set C is the part of the set D. So we can write C is the subset of the D. Don't confuse with this symbol of subset and the set C. Okay, so here the C is the subset of D. So it is the example number 1. In example number 2 we can take that we consider the set P which contains the elements 1, 2, 5 and consider another set which is Q is equal to 2, 5 and 1. So you can see that all the elements in the set P which are equal to in the set Q. So according to definition, as all the elements of the P are present in the set Q, so we can write P is the subset of Q. But one thing is that all the elements in the P and Q are same, so we can use here the sign equal sign, because P is the subset of Q and also all the elements in the P are equal with the element Q. Now let us consider the example number 3. Example number 3. Consider the set which is equal to set E which contains the elements 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay, and consider the another set which is equal to F which contains the element A, E, I, O and U. So these are the elements present in the set E and F. So can we consider that, can we say that all the elements in the set F are present in the set E? No. And consider that if there is no element in the set F which are not part of the E, so we write here that the set F is not the part of the set E, or we can say that F is not the subset of E. So for the not subset, we can write this by giving a subset sign and cancel it. So it is the F is the not subset of the set E. Now we will see how the important points of the subset. So we can understand the point number 1, which is the every set is the subset of itself. Let us consider that the set A contains the elements 1, 2, 3. So that set A itself, that set also contains 1, 2, 3. That means the elements of the set A which are present in the set A also. So A is the subset of itself. So every set is the subset of itself. And the second point which is given, phi is the subset of every set. Here phi represents the empty set. Phi represents the empty set. But don't confuse that phi with the curly bracket. It is not the empty set. It is a set which contains only one element, or we can say that it is a singleton set, which is a singleton set. So don't confuse. And we can say that the phi is the empty set which is the subset of every set. Let us consider the set A which contains 1, 2, 3. So what are the subset of the set A? As I have already told that if the set A contains 1, 2, 3 elements, then what are the parts or what are the subsets? Then set which contains the element 1 is the part of the set A, or this set B is the part of the main set A, and the set C which contains the element only 2 is also the subset of the set A. And consider the element set D which contains the element 3. So this 3 is also part of the set A, and the set D is also the subset of the set A. Now consider the another set, that is which is equal to E set. If it contains only 1, 2, these two elements, and F is equal to 2 and 3 elements, and G is equal to 1 and 3 elements, and H set is equal to 1, 2, 3 elements. So all these are the parts or the subsets of the main set A, or one extra set which is equal to, which is we can say the empty set, that is represents the phi, is also the subset of the every set or set A. So phi is the empty set or the null set is the subset for the every set. And the third point which is given is if the set A contains n number of elements, then the subsets equal to a to the power 2n. Consider the set A which contains the set 3 sets 1, 2, 3. In the previous example we have seen that the subsets. So what are the subsets? This one is the 1, 2, only 2 element, only the element 3, only 1, 2, only 2, 3. G set contains 1, 3, and H set contains 1, 2, 3, and the phi set. So these are the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So these are the number of subsets. Here the set A has the 3 elements. The cardinality of the set is 3. So the number of subsets will be equal to, to the power n. So 2, here n represents the number of elements. So to the power 3, that means 2, 2, 2. So it is the 8. And the point number 4 is if A is equal to the set phi within the set. So here what are the subsets? The sets will be, it is an element and it is a set. So here we have to give a curly bracket, so it will be a subset and it is also a set. So the two subsets are, this is set and this is set. These are the two subsets. And the point number 5 is the subset of any singleton set is itself. Let us consider A. It contains the element T. So the number of subsets will be according to the point number 3. We have to the power 1, as there is one element, so 2. That means that there is two subsets. What are that will be? The two sets will be the set T itself and phi. So these are the two sets. Consider that phi is not an element, it is a set. And the next point number 6 is the subset of the phi is always phi. So the subset of phi is a set, and the subset of the phi set is phi. And the next point is, consider if A is the subset of B and B is the subset of C, then A is the subset of set C. We can understand it very more clearly by taking the examples. Let us consider the set A, which contains 1 and 2. Again, the set B, which contains 1, 2, 3, and the set C contains 1, 2, 3, 4. Here, if you will consider the A and B, then it is we can say that A is the subset or the part of the set B. Okay, as the two elements A, B are present in set B. Again, from B and C set, we have B is the subset of set C, because all the elements in the B contains in the set C. Now we will consider with the A and C, we have that the set A. The set A has the elements 1 and 2. So in the C element, C subset has 1, 2. So A is the subset of C. Understand what is the subset? We can take the very clear example. So let us consider there are two chocolates, that is the dairy milk chocolate and a Kit Kat chocolate. So my mother has bought these two chocolates for me, and what I can do with these two chocolates, I can take or I can eat the dairy milk chocolate first, or keep the Kit Kat chocolate in fridge. I can eat it later, or I can eat the Kit Kat chocolate and keep the dairy milk chocolate later, or I can eat both the dairy milk and Kit Kat chocolate, or I can eat nothing. So these four are the four possibilities that I can do with these two chocolates. So the first is I can eat only dairy milk. I can eat, and second chance is I can eat only Kit Kat chocolate, or I can eat both the chocolates, or I will eat nothing. So these are the mainly four subsets of the main set. It is the main set because there are two chocolates, Kit Kat and the dairy milk. So for this set A, there are four possibilities or the four subsets, because the set D is the part of this set, K is the part of this set, and both the K is the part of itself, and nothing is also a part of this set. So this is the best example to understand the subset.